Hi everybody, I got the table all cleaned off. I'm burning a gingerbread candle this morning and it is 10:20. I'm waiting for a grocery haul. Today is hashtag Friday hauls at Life with Lois and we upload on Fridays. And I have an order being delivered from Walmart. They had, how do I say that? No substitutions, flat out of vanilla ice cream. I was ordering that for the birthday party tomorrow, but that's okay. I can get it somewhere else. And the other thing was apple cider. And I've not been able once this season, and it's almost over, to get apple cider. By that I mean not the kind that you get like from Treetop. Not that there's anything wrong with Treetop Company. I love their stuff, but I meant like locally made in a jug, like individually poured kind of. They usually have that. So it must be that it's hard to pay staff at these places now or hire people to take care of the trees that are going to make the cider. There's something going on here. I just don't know what it is. Anyway, fa la 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 la, what have we got? Like 2.5 weeks left and I'm going to go full-blown Christmas. Actually, I'm already kind of there. I'm not hosting Thanksgiving this year. Like I think I said, I'm going to my daughter's and she will have a lot of people at her house, I guess. So that's that. I'm going to let you see what I get when I get it. He's supposed to be here in like 3 minutes. All right, I got it all brought in the house, and I will do some of this frozen and cold stuff first. So I got, and it was a Walmart delivery, I got Italian-style 3-cheese meatballs. I'm going to put these in the freezer just as they are, and then later today I'll pop them out of this container, and I will put them in a bag when they're individually frozen. That way, if I want to, I can use them for meatball subs, or I can use them for spaghetti, or whatever I want to use them for. And they won't be taking up as much room. I can take out what I want, leave some, take them all, doesn't matter. I love Ziploc baggies for the freezer. This is just 1 pound of ground, good until the 18th. I'm going to make this tomorrow night, I think. I don't know. Anyway, it's going in the fridge until I figure it out. I've got meatloaf on my my weekly menu thing that I keep. I'm trying to find the fat, here we go. It's 80-20. And this is ground turkey, and it's starting to get a little bit like it wants to thaw. It's not soft, but I can feel air bubbles. Like there's a big air bubble right there. And so I want to get it put away. All right, for cold stuff, I've got 18 large eggs. And so these were pretty reasonable. They're the one thing that's gone down in price. Nobody's broken. These are all good. And I got some of this cheese just for cheese and crackers, a charcuterie board, whatever night, and I needed to get whipped cream cheese and I forgot. So I need to either go myself or send another kid at some point. Another kid? Send a kid. Then Dairy Gold eggnog, and this was a special request, and I said I wasn't going to do it, but I did it. I said we're not going to have more eggnog in this house till Christmas, and here it is. And heavy whipping cream for making whatever. Calls for, if you want to make whipped cream from scratch or if you want to add it to recipes. So I'm going to put all this cold stuff away right now. All right, so we'll just do some junk now. This is for baking. So I got it doesn't say on it, I just realized this. It says it says great for baking, M&M minis, milk chocolate. It doesn't even say red and green. You can tell it is, but they've removed Christmas from these things. And they've also removed something from here. The white blend the winter blend is what they're calling this. Wouldn't this be more like, Hanukkah or whatever? I'm going to use it for winter, but I think they're beautiful. If I were going to have a baby shower and I knew it was a boy, I would snatch these up right now, even if it was in February. How long do these last? because if you buy them from the factory in special colors, you're paying out the nose. Used by, looks like it says July of 2026. Oh yeah, there's time for that. You could decorate a birthday cake for a little boy or a little girl who loves blue. There's a lot of different things. Father's Day is in June. Always thinking. Okay, and then the Rolos, I'm just going to stick in our closet in the bedroom, and these are for Christmas. Oh, forgot this. I just saw this. It was a impulse buy. Modem Christmas. What does that mean, Modem Christmas? Wait a minute. It says Modern Christmas, doesn't it? But that R and the N are hooked together. Okay, so anyway, we have, they did say Christmas here. We have dark green, light green, leaves, red, white like snowflakes, and gold stars. And I thought that would be pretty on sugar cookies. What do you think? Okay, I put this, oh, no, let me put these two. Fritos, because still nobody has eaten that bean dip. And if I make chili or something, we have Fritos. This is a usual, and they're gone. They needed more for lunch boxes. Limited edition. Are these from the 4th of July? I guess not, because they expire in July. July 10th, 2026. They won't even see. These will be gone before Thanksgiving. And I, in my opinion, believe that the Great Value Ripple potato chips are better than the Ruffles major name brand potato chips. If you haven't tried them, see what you think. I don't know what they cost now. I don't remember. I mean, I know because I bought them, but I don't remember with my memory of what it costs. And back when I first started buying these, it was, you know, during the whole lockdown. And they were very affordable. Like it was $2 off or something. So there's that. I'm going to go ahead and do these 4 Bounty. The reason I only got 4 is I don't know what kind to get. And I don't want to have, you know, a 12-pack of what I'm not crazy about. I always want Bounty, but I don't know if I want triple, double, you know, musical. I don't know. Do more, use less, it says. Anyway, and then I got 2 bags of my little poodle's dog food, and this came to over $20 for 2 bags alone. I didn't buy ibuprofen, the national brand, because it was so much more, so I'm learning to live with generic. It shouldn't be any different. It really shouldn't. And you don't eat it, so you don't, I mean, you swallow it without tasting it, so it shouldn't be anything wrong with it. Talking myself down here. And a tube of toothpaste for each bathroom. These things here will all be taxed. All right, let's do the drinks. We got, one person's favorite is Mexican Coke. I get this all the time. I just leave it. Somebody has an upset tummy or they want to mix a drink. I don't mean, well, mix a drink is what it is. And not children. Pepsi Cola is my husband's favorite, and he started doing that because Coca-Cola upset him like a year and a half, 2 years ago. And he says, I'll never drink Coke again. So, all right. He gets it with the real sugar, just like the kid gets his Coke with real sugar. It's like the original. And then this is mine, and it's sparkling grapefruit bubbly water. Somebody already get into it, you know. I don't know who would do that. I saw something on here that I thought was cute. See if I can find it again. That'd be great, right? Here. We got to stop meeting like this. I'm not crazy about this. Is the first time I've had the bubbly brand of grapefruit flavor water, and I like the stuff I got at Costco last time better, and I can't remember what brand it was, but it's all gone. I drank it up. It was the best. So if I make it back to Costco again, I'll get another. Anyway, bread. We have hamburger buns. Fran's is a local to the Northwest, Oregon, Montana, California, Washington, I guess. And some King's Hawaiian rolls. These aren't to eat with a meal. They're to make a recipe, so Hawaiian sweet rolls. Same with these. Oh, and they've got fragile stickers on them. Look, this is new. So dinner rolls, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these, but it's got no high fructose corn syrup, so that's always pleasant to find out. I wish I could get that sticker off without doing the, not that I minded the sticker, I just was going to do something else with it. Always, you know, thinking about what I can do with something twice. Naked bread, it supposedly just has the simple ingredients. We like that. And if I make French toast or grilled cheese sandwiches, I like to use a white bread. I don't know if I've ever seen it bloomed like this. I hope, what's the date on this one? It's probably fine. Best by November 25th. It is. I've been trying to find this now for one particular kid, adult kid, for weeks, since September, I think. He doesn't like raisins. He's like his father. And he just wants cinnamon bread. And they didn't have it for so long. And it's not like it was just Walmart. I actually looked everywhere. So he's going to be thrilled to find this. Okay, that's it. The rest of it is fruits and veggies. I'll clear all this up and then get the fruits and veggies out. Here's an oops. I had these things left before the fruits and veggies. I had set them over on the counter. So I got 2 bags of the larger breadcrumbs instead of the crumbles. And I'm going to see how that works. I have never used this bigger piece. I've always used the crumbly. But I think it'll work. I already have the crumbly. I'm going to do both kinds and see which is most popular. I got 2 cans of the Bruce's yams. They're 29 ounces each. I make my father a sweet potato pie every year, more than one every year. It's his favorite pie, and so that's what I'm going to do with these. When we have Thanksgiving, I make regular baked sweet potatoes. I don't like my potatoes any sweeter than they came from nature. You know what I mean? And then coleslaw dressing is for making coleslaw. Obviously, I guess. And then these were just to have on hand because I needed to have them. I like to stock up, and that's what this is. Now I'll do the fruits and veggies. So glad I figured it out before I put all of this away. I was filming, but it was on camera, so I didn't know, and I took just a long picture. All right, so what I was going to say is I got 2 of these packages of Baby Bella whole mushrooms, and that is because I was going to do something with them, but I don't know what, okay? And I was saying that when I look at my meal planner, it'll come to me, I hope. Anyway, when I get done here, I'm going to take these out of their package, and I'm going to maybe slice them in half, maybe not, but I'll probably leave them whole. I'm going to put them in a lunch sack in the refrigerator, because when you do that, it extends the life of your mushrooms, and they're too expensive to lose quick. Some go faster than others. The reason they go in these is because there's not enough oxygen. There's tiny holes here and there. There's one, but not enough. When it starts to set in your refrigerator, it'll have water condensation from the actual mushroom, and then it degrades like in a day. And it's mushy, and it's just not as pleasant a mushroom as it would be. So that's the way I keep mine fresh anyway. I got this because I'm making coleslaw one night this coming week, and it's just tricolor coleslaw mix, easy peasy. Oh, I bet you, I was going, what did I get this for? I got for the coleslaw, I bet. I got some green grapes, and they're like so-so. You can tell they've been on the shelf a while, and it's because they're expensive, you know. They're probably selling less than they used to, and they don't know why. Well, they know why, because they have to pay for it first, too. Okay, I mean the grocery store does. 3 green bell peppers. They're okay. They're a little light on one side, but it's all right. Organic bananas. This particular one looks like it took a ride on its bottom a little hard, but it is what it is. I get organic because they're almost always better shape, and these are, than the ones that are not organic. I got 2 of the green onions. These are Dole brand. They're thin, but you know, that's because it's cold now, I bet. And it's been raining buckets on the farms in California and in Washington. And all right, then I got 3 cucumbers because one of my kids will eat cucumbers, just a whole one as a snack, and I think that's awesome. That's my baby, but he's in his 20s. He's not a baby anymore. Almost, I was going to say almost 26, but about 6 months from now. Baby Dutch yellow potatoes. I like to do all kinds of things. Hot crushed potatoes, potato soups, just whatever. Potato salad, all kinds of things. Can't remember why I got this. I'm sure I had a good reason though, and it's good until November 23rd. It's not for Thanksgiving. It's for something else. Maybe I was going to make soup. That sounds delicious. And finally, the last thing is I think these are Honeycrisp. Honeycrisp, 4 Honeycrisp apples, and for eating out of hand. For putting on a charcuterie board, for whatever. I don't make pies or cobblers with that. I use Red Delicious or Granny Smith because they're the cheapest. I know that there's certain ones that you are supposed to use. One starts with a C. Is it like Cortland or something like that? Or supposedly really good for baking. So anyway, that is that for my whole haul. So expensive. So stupid expensive. And, you know, I think the total was $200. I can go look. Hold on. I didn't show you these. I got these two just because they had them, and I thought, well, if I get them now, I'll have them, and later I won't be able to get them. So they're the Christmas party pies. They're just, you know, with the sprinkles on top. But anyway, the reason I'm showing it to you now is because if you do junk journals or ATC cards or whatever, I guess that's redundant because C and ATC is cards. If you do artist trading cards, I like to get stuff off of packages. And for this one, I'm going to take off this canceled stamp for mail along with that striping and the word Christmas. I'll have to, you know, go over the pie because I don't want the, you know, decoration for that on it. No, this might be good too. It looks, yeah, this is better. I don't know. We'll see. And I don't think there's anything else. I used to take off the Made in the USA things, and I keep them, but I have a big collection now for, you know, patriotic holiday cards or whatever. So I'm going to get my scissors and get to work on that and throw it in my scrapbook stuff or whatever you want to call it, my paper goods, and get to work on doing these mushrooms and then show you what the total was. I just remembered what I wanted to do with these. I wanted to make beef and barley soup, and it's got like stew meat type beef in it, and I cut them small so they're smaller than bite size, so they're nice, and I make it in my Instant Pot, and I put barley in there, and barley's to me is like a soft rice, almost like a wild rice. I don't know what it is really, but it's good for you. Vitamin B. And the mushrooms, of course, have niacin and vitamin B as well, and it's got a beef broth, and it's just a nice when it's cold outside. I've already set up my meals, and I didn't write that down, so I may have to kick one of them off of my meal and put it for next week. Here's what I wrote on the the lunch bag. I just put mushrooms, the date that I put them in here, and Bella, do not wash these. Don't even rub on them. Just put them in as is, and when you use them, you can wash off the... I use a paper towel and just scrub off anything that's sus. Mushrooms are like sponges. Once you wash them, they don't dry. I mean, for a long time. Like a sponge on your countertop takes a while to dry, and moisture is the enemy of your mushrooms. There they are, and well, I was going to say something else, but I don't know what it was. Put it in the fridge. Oh, if you're ever in the grocery store and you see a package of mushrooms, it's wrapped in a black thing like this, and it's got the plastic over it, and you see droplets of water, condensation on the saran wrap covering over it, the cling free, whatever it is, move along because it's too late for these mushrooms. Unless they're marked down super low and you're going to use them today, move along. I've mushroom opinions, don't I? I wanted to show you one last thing. I didn't get this with my grocery haul. I washed it in my dishwasher. These are latex, I think they're called. Anyway, you put them down in your crock pot, and you can do two different things. You could do like beans in one and I don't know what else in another, or meat and potatoes. Who knows? I guess you know, you'd have to take one out before the other because one would be done. Whatever you don't want to mix. Say it's two things you're making, you don't want them to mix. And it was cheap, and I thought, I'll give it a try. I'm not going to be able to use a dishwasher because I can see the droplets of rinse aid or soap or whatever, and that's skeeving me out. Let's go see what my groceries were finally. All right, here's what I did. This is what I have left after I, you know, deconstructed the moon pie box, the Little Debbie. Are they Little Debbie? Maybe they're not. Maybe they're their own entity. I think I've been calling them Little Debbie, but they're just the moon pie company. They've been making these since 1917. Anyway, here's what I got. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the Christmas font, kind of a Victorian look. I got 3 of the North Pole canceled postage. I wanted to get the tail off of it, but I couldn't, and I think I probably ruined this. These will go fine in a corner. You just stick them in a corner like this, and they look fine. If you're ATC or your junk journal or whatever you're using them for. I got one that says chocolate, just chocolate, nothing to do with Christmas, and I could use that for Valentine's Day because of the color. I could use it for hot cocoa, like page or card. And then I got 2 of these stripy things. I could have gotten more, but I just like, yeah. If they were actual, you know, hooked candy canes, I would have been more excited. But it's free. Don't let this go in the garbage. And furthermore, I just thought of something. If you have children like grade school age and they're home on Christmas break, you could start collecting these now and have a shoebox full of things that they can use and go make grandma and grandpa and aunt so-and-so and the neighbor and each other or whatever Christmas cards, right? There's so many snacks that have Christmas stuff on them this time of year. You know, even like chips and stuff will have it. Okay, let me show you this and then I will let you go. Okay, so my grocery total was $192.38. It was $196.55, but I think it's because, yeah, I had, like, you know, when you press that thing that says save $1 if you buy 2 or, you know, stuff like that. So I had a couple of those Walmart bucks. Is that what they call them? Anyway, free delivery. Bag fee was 96 cents. It's getting higher. Tax was $6.15 because remember I got dog food, I got paper towels, I got Advil, well, ibuprofen, and toothpaste. And so then the delivery tip, the driver tip, was $20.12, which kicked me up to a total of $219.61. Whew! And that is my story, except that they did not have the cider and the Tillamook ice cream that I wanted, and I've got that written down. I'll get it when I go out later today. I'm going to go to St. Vincent de Paul. Okay, have a great day, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye!